Hey students, welcome back. I hope you are having amazing time. In the previous videos, we have seen the definition of marketing, what is marketing, then we have started with functions of marketing, we have seen distribution channel, marketing information management. Today we are going to talk about pricing. How does pricing influence our marketing efforts? So here it is. Let us go to our mind map. These are the three essential things that we have to take care of. Is it good? Yeah, correct. First thing is we have to establish product pricing. Whenever a product is manufactured, there is a certain value associated with it. And first thing is what problem is it solving? If our product is solving a huge problem, then it can be priced higher. If our product is solving a regular problem, then the price has to be in the range of what other competitors are offering. Second thing is, it depends upon value. What sort of value are we providing? If we are providing higher value, we can charge higher price for that. If the value that we are providing is moderate or low, then accordingly we will have to set the price of our product. Next is determine price adjustments. We have discussed this in our online class. I'll repeat that. Many a times what happens, companies they launch a product and then they realize based on the number of sales and based on the data that they receive, they realized either we have priced it higher or we have priced it lower. So once they find out that okay, I can make more profit by increasing the price, so they go for increasing the price of that product. Maybe they will add some feature, maybe they will bring up a limited edition of that product. They will add some value to the product and price it higher. Like we see in mobile phones. Recently I bought a new phone, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, because my old phone suddenly it stopped working and I had to take online class and all. So I went and purchased this phone. So its previous version was Redmi Note 9. Now they have offered a better version, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, and the price point is higher. Got it? They can also go for a lesser price point. Sometimes the market feels that the product priced is higher. The product is priced higher. So the companies, what they do, they offer some discount, some sale, by some medium they adjust the price and they test what price is working best for them, and then they decide the optimum price. Next is, sorry for that disturbance. Next is set pricing policies and objectives. Like marketing is also a learning process. You make mistakes, you learn from them. You do new things, some things work, some things don't, and then you learn lessons from it. Based on these lessons, we create our policies. The pricing policies are based on the lessons that we have learned. And the objectives, like sometimes products are priced low because the objective is to do maximum sales. Sometimes the products are priced higher because we want to serve only a small section of our target audience. Like we want to break the segment into smaller pieces and give them premium value. I'll give examples. Like if you see, many mobile companies are offering products in the range of 10 to 12,000. So the price point is low because they want to maximize the sale. Whereas if we take example of premium brand Apple, what are they doing? Their price point is 1,30,000, 1,40,000, but they are serving a very small market and both of them are doing well. Same thing in the automobile industry. Some cars they prefer small car segment like the budget car or the economy car, and some they go for premium versions. Like if we take Indian example, Maruti Suzuki is a company which goes for less priced cars in the economy range. If we take example of Rolls-Royce, Mercedes or Audi, these cars are priced higher. Okay, so these are the functions performed by pricing. I hope you have understood this point. See you soon in the next video. Bye bye.